It's just all about having fun, all about making it quick and easy, and also introducing different flavour combinations as well. And for me, the red Leicester with these black grapes is just delicious. Hello, today kicks off a new little series of Halloween lunchbox ideas. I know Halloween's just around the corner, but I thought, you know what, let's just make sure they're all in a playlist, really easy for you to just get all the ideas. So today kicks off with the first one, so let's just get straight to the video. Let's go! So today we are looking at anything that is orange or black. I was inspired by these pics, so the pumpkins and the cats, and I just grabbed anything that I could find that was on the theme. So first up, this is a bit of a DIY lunch idea. So we've got a couple of slices of bread. I've got a bigger round cutter that I wanted to cut up little discs. Again, I don't know why I wanted everything to be round, maybe like a pumpkin. So we've got all of these little bits of white bread, but it could be brown bread. It's whatever you have, and it's going to be a DIY lunchbox so that they've got to assemble everything themselves. So here's the yumbox. It's the panino, and it's got the larger compartment. But we're going to use a lot of cupcake cases and silicone cupcake cases to make it smaller. So as always, you know, keep an eye out for serviettes that are going to help make the theme for you. So these are cupcake cases that I just put inside out, so then you can actually see the colour. They're just paper ones, these ones, so they're easily disposable. And the serviettes, I haven't seen as many good ones as this one from last year. I also found these in the pound shop. These are just little orange silicone cupcake cases, so do keep an eye out for different colours just to help you theme it more easily and just add that splash of colour. So you can see I grabbed anything that was orange. So there's carrot, there are orange tomatoes, there's orange pepper, there's red Leicester cheese, and there's little chopped up bits of mango, as well as these black grapes, which I just thought this is perfect for a Halloween theme. And then a fondant fancy at Halloween time, they always bring out the orange fondant fancy, so it's just a little sweet treat, a little cake. But you know, whatever you can find in your local supermarket. So we're going to pop in all the rings of bread so that they can easily make their own sandwiches. In one of these little silicone cupcake cases, we're going to put the orange pepper, and again, this is so that they can kind of make up their own sandwiches as they go along. We've got the rings of carrot that are going in, and you know, it's so that they feel they've got a little bit of control over what they eat, how they eat it. Do you know what I mean? So it's just kind of freeing things up so that they feel they've got a bit of choice in the matter. So I did find a big chunk of red Leicester, and I wanted to cut it up into little cubes. So you could do these on kebab skewers, but for this idea I thought, you know what, I just want neat little cubes of orange cheese, which the one I found was the red Leicester, which is really nice teamed up with the black grapes. So do try it if you haven't. And so the fondant fancy, that can just go in another, and then that just leaves the mango, I thought, and it was pre-chopped. It was in one of those kind of snack pots. So just pop that in. Just make sure you do add a pick or something like that. And then for the grapes, do check out the video above if you are unsure as to how to prep food. If you are packing it for a little one, you know, it's all about avoiding those choking hazards. So this is where I'm cutting them lengthwise, and there's enough space to squeeze them in either side of this little sweet treat. So again, it just adds that splash of colour and makes it really sort of Halloween themed. So I'm really loving the way this lunchbox is turning out. Now, a lot of these things you can pre-cut the night before and just store in the fridge so that it's ready for the next day. So then that's going to save you time in the morning. So I did find these orange cherry tomatoes. There were some round ones, but also there were these longer ones, and I thought, you know what, let's do the zigzag cut. Let's chop them into two. Again, it's minimizing food so that it isn't a choking hazard, but if this was for a little one, I would chop these up even more. So do check the link above if you are new to lunchbox packing, or you just want a quick reminder how to help prep the food in advance. So this zigzag cut, you could do it on grapes, you can do it on, as I say, cherry tomatoes. You could do it on all sorts of fruit, just to make it a little bit fun, and you could even do it on a hard-boiled egg. Just do the zigzag cut all the way around in the middle of it, and then it looks like, you know, it's just a really fun thing to do at Easter time as well, but it just looks like you've cracked an egg. So that just leaves the last one. Now you can see I accidentally splashed something in that, so I've just wiped it out, got a clean one, and then these are little mini cheddars. So again, it was following that orange theme that I wanted for this lunchbox idea. Now do make sure that you check the link above, because there's so many other ideas on the channel that are Halloween or autumn themed, and there's lots more coming as well, so do check the playlist. And you know, these picks are really fun, so check out the description box below as well, because you can find out where to buy these or any of the kit that I've used to create this lunchbox. And you know, this is the perfect time to be using those googly eyes as well. So I used a little edible glue pen, which you can find in the baking aisle, and just dab a little bit on the back of those googly eyes, they're all edible, but you can see how easy it is to just assemble that little sandwich, those little bites. And you know, I pack lunches like this for myself as well, so don't forget the Oreo biscuits, because they're black and they have got some spooky ones out at the moment. So I just thought I'll hide that underneath so that they can then tuck into the lunch, eat everything on top, and then they've got the sweet treat for afters. Now you might be wondering, well, hang on a minute, you know, how is this all going to last? You know, they're going to kick it around, it's in the lunch bag, what's it going to be like once it's been shaken about? So are you ready? Should we have a little look, see what it looks like? And there you can see the only thing, the fondant fancy got a little bit crushed because that was just sitting quite proud, but you can see it's just the carrot that moved into the little orange pepper, but nothing else moved around, and that's because of the silicone seal in the lid. So you know, if you have got a fussy one that just, and I don't want anything touching, I don't want anything going soggy, you know, then just do check out these lunchboxes, because they last for ages as well. They're a little bit more expensive, but boy do they last a long time. I always hand wash them and drain them in the, you know, on the drainer overnight, so that they're sort of air dry. But you can see that's just a really quick, easy lunchbox idea, and you know, it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? So what do you think? As I say, you've got the mini cheddars, you've got the little picks, you can get all sorts of different little picks now, and you know, it's just all about having fun, all about making it quick and easy, and also introducing different flavour combinations as well. And for me, the red Leicester with these black grapes is just delicious. Let me know if you try it, and yeah, we love hearing from you, so comment below. I read every single message. I read all the DMs, so I just love hearing how you're all doing. If you do need any help, if you've got any pain points, I'm here to help, because I know how tough it can be being a parent and yeah, packing lunch day in, day out. But we're going to have fun, right? So you can easily add some more picks in, just so that you can easily eat the fruit, you know, and you can have different ones for different food types, and at the end of it you've always got the serviette underneath for any of those little sticky fingers. And that's it. So what do you think? As I say, it's all about colour. It's just thinking when we shop, you know, being intentional with what we put in the basket. And you know, sometimes maybe they don't like green grapes, but they might like these black grapes, which I think actually are really flavoursome. So really hope you like the ideas. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Share with your friends. There's a whole load of action points below as well, so do make sure you get onto the mailing list, because I mail out a newsletter and it's really helpful. It's just really quick, easy to read, and it just helps keep you on track. So really hope you like the ideas. Thank you so much for watching to the end, and as a special bonus, if you click the link, look in the description box, there's a little bonus for you. So can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and YouTube thinks you'll like these next. Bye now.